Good, everybody. Feel sick? I just have a cough. I am feeling a lot better, but feel sick. This part. Black. What's up, bro? Yeah, it does feel good to be back. I miss my setup. Making money a lot easier. My setup, if I'm being honest. How's everyone doing, man? One more week. The big 2-6. I'm good. Super sick. Welcome to the club, bro. You're not special. I'll cover bias. I mean, it looks like it was a falling knife today, so that may be what we rock with. I haven't checked the intraday charts. Higher time frame still bullish in my opinion, but now it just looks like it's free falling. What's up, TB5? Bias is bearish because your bias being bearish just because there's a low, that's not a good reason. There's always going to be a low or a high. The idea is how do you know which one it's going to take? I'm doing it as Tuesday's low. I still think the higher time frame is bullish, but it doesn't mean today is going to flip the entire day. Like, I don't see that happening on a Monday. I need to restart my trading view. It just doesn't feel smooth. There is the FPG on the daily, yeah. So I'll be live every day. Bearish until this low gets taken. I really don't see how we could just be bullish going into the day. It's too weak. Just I feel like my trading view is on like 15 frames per second. Does anyone else feel like that on stream, or is it just me? Good, Ryan. Yeah, London was good. PWL's previous week low. It's already been past 100 days, and I'm still here. So, yeah, we're working something out. Working something out. That's 3 zeros. I would save those for next week, bro. If I were you, maybe take like one trade this week. Noah. Bias. I mean, we're just gonna be bearish. Looks like a falling knife today. Not enough volatility injection to expect a full flip, right? So YMs also looks bearish. Dollar index is just going sideways. So man, I may have to minimize my talking because this is painful. I have a huge org. 200-point org. I like that. I like that. That'd be full porting evals probably. What is YM? YM is the third indice that correlates with NQ and ES. This is NQ. I didn't trade London or Asia. Why are you bearish? Because it's just very heavy and weak. Professional waffler. Okay. Probably trade my Apex account on TradingView. You would have to buy a third-party trade copier. Yeah, you don't have to block people like that, TP5. Only block people who are like really going above and beyond. Yeah, Mission Tank. You're gonna gotta get a third-party trade copier. Higher time frame is still bullish, but as of right now, this thing is free falling lower. It's in free falling, and if it shows me signs that we can fill org, I don't mind taking a long today. But it would be a retracement idea. 15 accounts per month at Fund Next. Yeah, they started losing money, bro. Let's be honest. They're not profitable. So they have to change all their rules. Retracement idea, like 9:30 open could do something like this. Even if we're bearish, we could still see a move higher. Maybe these clean highs, these smooth highs right here. I don't mind taking a long. Target for lower is here. So anything lower than this red line, I don't see much. Like that's like I'd say my best case scenario lower. You could say this volume and balance low, but probably wouldn't be a protraction model because by the time protraction model long forms, it'll be near TP because there's not that much range. It's smart to buy 550K evals because I'm trading with two, but I want to take it up a notch. Yeah, if you want to take it up a notch, buy a couple evals, see how you do. Do 3 minutes till open. You use trend lines. Well, I either use this tool, which is horizontal array, if it's a higher time frame one, but if it's lower time frame, I'll just use trend line too. You know? Okay, appreciate you, bro. Did you get eval? How much I risk per trade? Anywhere between 500. Like 500 is a good number, in my opinion. Think that long? What long? Who's we? I think sell side could be in play today, and org with buy side here. Do you lower your risk on low probability months like December, January? January is not low probability for me. I love January. Do I lower my risk? Sometimes. Yeah. Safety protocol. Do you love me? Of course, bro. Any recommendations on laptop computers for trading if I'm serious? Genuinely anything works, bro. Just ask yourself if you also want to record. If you want to record as well, then make sure you get something with a good resolution. Doctor gave me an inhaler though. Said it should help. Buffer. Which firm? You look old, Buffy. I'd be proud, yeah. I mean, like, I would just tell myself, like, keep going and then you'll be proud one day. Yeah, I like January as well. There's org. Could be a potential Judas swing play here. So if we take sell side and inverse, I'll go long. So higher time frame bearish. Sorry. That's the idea for today. This is what I'm thinking. I may do a little bit more typing than normal because I gotta rest my voice. I want to see us keep going lower because then I can just take a long to just even right here. Bro. Yeah, TT 2022 is good. That's good stuff. No, it's not that big. 160. It's not bad. We can take sell side, displacement, and speed. We can look over on the buy side. I achieved all my trade ever. Yeah, I did. I did actually. It could be choppy here for 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. So I'm gonna be a little bit cautious. Could be choppy here. Okay, so we take buy side first. Thinking about a potential short to the lows, just from the 30-minute city classic model. Wouldn't mind an early short here. So just so everyone knows, I'm not trading my live account or Alpha Futures or Top Step. I'm trading Take Profit Trader funded. So just the one account that we've been working on. Trader. S&T with YM. Dollar looks weak right now though. If we got this inversion, I would short. Just textbook classic model. Would I give it A plus? No, but I don't think it's gonna form anyways, to be honest. So not even gonna mark it because dollar's just dumping and YM's just pumping. So I haven't taken payout on TPT. It's one of my first accounts with them. I think I got like 2 or 3 evals past this one. I'm just working on building a buffer slowly. I've also been de-risked on the account the entire time. So even though we have like 4 or 5 wins on the account, what are the requirements for payout? So funded, there's no consistency rule, but you do have to get a buffer of 2,000 plus. Then you can request payouts every single day, actually. So you can request payouts every day with this firm. Like, honestly, my goal is to get to 2,000 and then just get 5 payouts as soon as possible. Get moved to live. That's my goal. Draw is likely lower. Yeah. Which firm? Take Profit Trader. Yeah. Prop firm? Take Profit Trader. They don't have the best rule. Listen, if you don't have payouts, don't go to Take Profit Trader because the eval is kind of annoying and the funded has live trailing drawdown and you need a buffer. Like it's not easy money. It's not. There's way better options if you're just trying to get, your first couple thousand. I wouldn't do that. You're so tired. Same, bro. December a good month? Normally, no. But this December, I made a lot of money. I can't lie. I got 2 payouts in December across multiple accounts. So, shit, I'll take it. I think we can take buy side whether we inverse it or not. The retracement was always likely. To be honest, I need alpha to process my payout before January. DXY is free falling as well right now. Can we undo the daily range? You get a strong closure here. Kind of 50-50 for me. I'll be honest, it's 50-50 for me. At least until dollar takes sell side. We'll just wait. I use my capital too, but I'm starting that next week again. Evaluation is a challenge account. You cannot make money, but you have to pass the challenge. Funded, you can request payouts from once you pass the challenge. Live account is when you make a lot of money on the funded. The prop firm gives you real money to trade with. See where this wants to go. I'm gonna hope that Nvidia is also pumping. That way, technically, I'm not really missing the move. Stock is not pumping. We're actually down. Why are we down? Just from the overnight move. I have 3 screens. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's 50-50. I think it can still go higher. Um, it can still go higher because dollar is bearish. Dollar is really bearish. Dollar's gonna take out low of day, and it could go even lower than low of day. So if dollar is gonna free fall, we can get potential protraction long. Side here. I would take macro protraction long, I think. Oh, target midnight, yeah. Still bullish. If that was on eval, you could argue buying this fair value gap. That's not my model though. You could do something like this. But you have to close a trade once dollar hits TP. Futures is better. Sleepy? Go sleep, bro. You have work? Dollar index, YM retracing to 5-minute bullish. Yeah. You have work. I'm sorry, bro. Just wait. It's kind of 50-50, in my opinion. All I know is right now it's still likely to move higher. So until dollar takes sell side, I can't really make any assumptions. We have to go blow my nose. I'm gonna be right back, chat. Give me a sec. Oh, my bad. Possible to short today, yeah. Pretty 50-50 for me right now, I'll be honest, so I have to wait. I have to wait a bit and see. Like, I don't know. I think this can still move a little bit higher. And then from there, I don't know if it's going to reverse. Right now, if I can take a long, would. Not right here, but maybe something like this. I'll long, target this. As of right now, like literally right now, I'm bullish, but it's pretty unclear. My higher time frame is also bullish, like on the grand scheme of things. But yeah, we can move lower today. It's very possible. I need more clarity. Wait. YM is gonna take sell side now. It's so weird. I think we're gonna start pumping right now. I think it's gonna go like this. 'Wait and see. Wait for the macro. Wait for 10 a.m. You look good. Don't worry. Thanks, bro. But YM just took sell side. There's SMT like this. Can't even mark it out. That's how messed up it is. Nice fair value gap in here. The 15-minute CISD. 15-minute breaker. And the order block on the 15. Yeah, I would take an inversion here. If we got it. I would take an inversion out of here if we got it. May not. But as long as DXY doesn't take sell side, I would take a long. And I know it's likely to move lower. 10 a.m. macro. I mean, just a key time that you expect to see. Just a key time where you expect movement. Okay, things have changed because DXY is taking out its sell side. It could go lower, DXY though. It has previous week low and stuff. Yeah, I would buy this inversion. Although this could offer a lot of speed lower, I want to see if it. I really want to see what happens in the next couple minutes. Hypothetically speaking, not the best trade setup. Hmm. Not clear. One thing I won't do is short this because dollar is bearish. YM just took sell. Like there's no synergy right now. Dollar can move even lower though. That's the thing. Like dollar can take out more lower. Okay, dollar took out TP, sell side, whatever. YM looks really bearish. YM is really bearish. There's no synergy here, making this difficult for me. Looks pretty bearish in here. Looking at the order flow. No trade for me here though. There's no one-sided narrative. I have S&P open, yeah. I have to wait. There's no one-sided narrative. I don't know. It looks weak right now, but dollar index has a lot of room lower. Prefer a long still. 15-minute fair value gap. Maybe we trade into this 10-minute inside the macro and then the 10-minute breakaway. It's like a 3R setup if I buy the OB. It's not bad at all. Open. Oh, maybe we get plus OB here. There's a 10-minute fair value gap. Tapped into that. S&T at sell side, like and dollar index still has room lower. I'm still leaning long. You just have to see if it confirms or not. 10-minute. Dollar index still has room lower. I can't short this. Either it shows me that it's going to be bullish, or we miss out on shorts. Just fine. Dollar index gives a breaker or something. I can flip the narrative. Looks like this is not going to hold. You can flip the narrative if dollar index. Like YM just gave 1 minute CISD long. There's no synergy here. It's not clear. YM supposed to be the weaker asset. Like everyone's just doing whatever. Macro time. I want to prioritize trading this time. See speed here. 35 points for 70. De-risk slightly and just. YM's pivoting higher. Okay, if we see speed here, I'll buy it. I think we will, but YM is really going higher. Like YM is looks good, especially if we get this inversion on YM. Buy it if we touch this blue line. In. So I'm taking this trade off of the displacement off inversion. If SMT had sell side, dollar index is weak. I think if I record, it makes me lag. That's an issue. Live stream recording is gonna be not the best reaction. We didn't get any follow through there, but same narrative. Dollar index is displacing higher. There's equal lows, so we're hoping it flips. They terminate this early. Cut the loss. Already de-risked, but see. Already de-risked. I kind of want to give this low a chance. Index could move lower here. Yeah, I think I'll give it a chance. Should be able to record. I used to record before. Maybe if I put this here. Hey, where's my trade? Oh. Attempts to hit the record button again. should be smoother now. How does that look? Is my voice clear and stuff? Okay, so I'm buying inside this fair value gap. I'm anticipating an inversion. Um, the premise of this trade is the 950 macro and dollar index looks bearish. Dollar index is weak. We're inside that higher time frame daily fair value gap, and I want to see us move higher. Is there lag? See if we can add a contract on this one, although it's not looking the best for a macro. For a macro play, this is not looking the best. Usually it's a lot faster. I am de-risked. We're risking about, I can do that math, 140. On this account, I like to risk 250. Huh. So risking about 0.6 R. It was just the reaction here initially that made me want to terminate early. But then I took a look at YM and dollar, and the narrative still supports it. So I didn't want to close early. I want to give this low a chance to not be taken, you know? If we do get stopped, I mean, that would be protraction short. I don't know if I'd flip. Like we will get stopped here. I don't think I would reverse the position. I'm gonna take a look at the dollar index. Why is the dollar index a bullish breaker? I don't think it's bullish. I think it's fake. Equal lows. Damn, doesn't look the best. Yeah, we never got the inversion, so I did try to front run that play. Like we'll get out here. I mean, you could short this. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to jump the gun into another trade right away. But if this hits my stop and we get the full mitigation, it doesn't really support the dollar index, but it could definitely play out. Or we got souped into a 15-minute fair value gap. No, that one didn't form. Wow, look at that wick. Yeah, I mean, this looks bearish now. Debating whether I want to flip my position. It's dollar index that's making me second guess. If dollar index makes a higher high here, then maybe. Also possible I got souped. May try it again. If we get to CE here, dollar index still bearish. Be 40 risk for 73. Yeah, it's still under risk. Good. May trust this. No. Unless this candle goes speedy. No, even if it does, it's too choppy in here. I want to take a trade like that. YM looks weak as well. Dollar index is really just sideways. So I think we just stay patient for a while. I like this 10 a.m. low. Okay, dollar index making higher high. May short this. Stop here. If it breaks below here, move stop here, add one. Okay. I'm gonna flip the narrative here. A little under risking. This time only risking 120. I'm actually gonna look for a run all the way down here. The reason I'm entering this trade is because dollar index gave a breaker and protraction long. YM is really weak, and we did ended up respecting that 30-minute bearish fair value gap, took buy side. So I think I was wrong initially. So I'm flipping the script. I see a run below this low. I'll move my stop here. Maybe add a contract here. Notice how this protraction hasn't formed. So my stop loss is still where the previous protraction was. So not increasing my risk or anything, although I don't want to see if we can add a contract here. We'd have to get nice speed below this low. I think it should come, but we'll see. It also could just chop around in here for some time, and then not really do much. It's possible. Okay, we get the low. I want to see body through. I can move my stop and potentially add a contract on the OB. 0% org as well, so we can get under that. Treat it like a big resistance box. I want to see this stay open. I'm gonna move the stop to 741. Sorry, 7142, 175. One tick. Decreasing risk. Notice I'm not adding a contract yet. I'll wait for protraction. So risking 40 bucks on this trade. Oh no, 80 bucks. Risking 80 bucks on this trade. YM made lower low. Dollar index not really clear. Hoping we reject off this order block. If we take another loss here, we'll probably tape read until 10:30 or 10:50 macro before we take anything else. The risk was managed well though. Even if we lose this, we're still not even down 1R, right? Because how much did we lose before? I don't know. I forget. We have first presentation here as well. Add one there. Notice my risk. 26 times 2. I'm risking 150. Move the stop to 737.25. 37. and we're risking still less than 0.5 R. But I'm positioned to make a decent amount. Things go my way. Just the selling aside first presentation. And the reason I can still sell this, even if this is my target here, it's still in discount. Oh, sorry, premium. As of right now, I plan to leave a runner to here. So as long as, we're good there. What I'd want to see here is 50% of this wick. That's the next. Get that. They consider moving my stop even here to the breakaway. Stop 734, the body high. It's wick 50%. And then obviously we have sell side here. At some point we got to take something off. Should it get there? We don't know. We don't know if this is a winning trade yet. Just managing risk. Let's quickly look at the dollar index. He's still moving higher. YM moving lower. Yeah, for now we don't really touch this. There's a bearish for value gap in here. I want to see speed in here. IO Fed, meaning not go all the way to the top and just free fall down. Just like that, kind of. If it has to follow through. Well, it doesn't have to, but that's what I'd want to see from this fair value gap specifically. Ideally, IO Fed, right? We called that. Especially here, you want to see the IO Fed because of the org, right? I want to see if we have what it takes to get 50% of this wick, which is a gap, and maybe sell side on ES. I don't know. Working inside first presentation. The body high there. 3550. I would go plus one tick. We'll be taking two off here. Sell side. I could have pyramided more, but I wanted to stay under risk. So even two off here at sell side. I mean, we're up on the day if that happens, and if we get the runner, we do. So we'll move the stop to break even after that. If it comes here quickly, that's a good sign. In fact, we could probably break even now because I don't want to see that IO Fed get invalidated. We're going to break even. Good narrative flip there. Dollar index wasn't aligning, which if dollar index was aligning, we wouldn't have taken that first loss, but it is what it is. So there's 50% of the wick. I want to see sell side on ES. Give my stop is no, I mean, we're gonna put it where it should be. I think I'm gonna put it right here as pick. There's a 2-minute Sibi in there. No, nothing to add on. I'm dying, bro. This is awful. This is brutal. That wick order block. If sell size in play, should be respected. May have to manually close too if ES takes sell side first. Stop to the top of first presentation. 705.25. We should just free fall here. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a red flag. You got edged. It's okay. It happens. Don't worry about the outcome. It doesn't matter. You have no control the outcome. Short currently, yes. Canadian, yes. I'm taking two off at sell side. I'm leaving a runner for Tuesday low. Should see free fall here. But it's December and it's last week. It's choppy. I wouldn't be surprised if it just started coming back. Stop to 692 guarantees me break even on the day. Oh man, I'm dying. Like we'll get edged out here. Okay, so not mad. See if we can find another entry inside the 5 minute. Yeah, probably trying to move my stop there, but we'll just take another entry. So if we got an inversion here, I'll enter again. As long as it's 1R, potential for more. Looking for a potential reentry. Silver bullet idea now, 5 minute gap, obvious sell side. Three proverbs. Holy edge. Well, it took out objectives, right? Can't be mad. It's not like it didn't take out sell side. It did, just didn't take out the final sell side. Fine. Okay, we'll watch this for a bit. That candle? No crazy candle in here, but it's 30 points. Don't worry so much on the outcome. It's not in your control. Could we shift here? Possible. I like the equal lows. We may have to wait till 10:30. Did we successfully? Yeah. So break even, which is good. That was a good trade. Good place to move my stop, right? Could have been stopped out here. Made no profits. Are they reversing at the last second? First of all, we don't know if this is a reversal. Second of all, like I said, it's December and it's last week. So right when 10:14 came, what did I say? I said I wouldn't be surprised if it just failed and came back up and went all the way up. It's December, it's last week. This is very typical stuff. Yep, first will be in opposite direction. Exactly. Strong close here, I'll short before 10:30. 24 points. It's not the best risk to reward. Taking payouts from alpha? Yeah, most of my payouts are from alpha. I'm actually waiting on one. I'm hoping I can get it today. I don't like the timing of this trade, so I don't think I'll take it, but if this inversion forms, that is technically my model. This wouldn't be A plus. I mean, it is silver bullet. This is really good. It's 120. That's half R. It's 120 for no speed though. If it forms speed, maybe I'll take it. I may risk even less than half R though. I may just risk 40 bucks. No, 80 bucks. It didn't form though. Yeah, we'll just watch it. We'll wait till 10:30. I use standard accounts with Alpha. With my payout yet, so wait, they approved on one of them. Why didn't they approve the other two? They're all copy traded. Still pending. So we're playing inside the range. Can take this out. Maybe break down again. If over 3 points off TP, then went to break even. It happens, bro. With trade copy, I use trade copy. Copia. Oh, premium high. That's the tape read right now. See if we get there. Waiting until 10:30. Time. Yo, Apex 90% off, yo. Apex 90% off. They can pay from Apex, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take out that short-term high. See what happens after. Is there an alpha discount New Year? I don't know. I think so. We'll just take the high here. Possibly. That's not what I'm looking for. Dollar index bearish, kind of now. So maybe actually. Dollar index rejecting from the 15-minute SIBI inside the daily SIBI. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe. Trade MNQ and not NQ. NQ is too much risk. This is MNQ, yeah. Did NQ take the low? Yeah, dollar index looks bearish, which means this could really move higher. Yeah. I think this can go all the way up. I'm gonna be honest. If we get a 1030 protraction long, I think I'll execute because dollar index pretty clear objective. See, we'll see, we'll see. With dollar index, I would be surprised if dollar index doesn't take out those equal lows from that 15 plus daily SIBI. That's a really good setup. So maybe right here, protraction long on the 5. I would take it. I may even buy the 5 and call it a... No, no, that'd be a rule break. Can't buy that 5. We have to wait. So we'll wait for that. It would be a long, not a protraction long. I'm no longer bearish. Dollar index is bearish. Have the SMT. Did not need to go any lower. I'm not in a sell anymore, no. Okay, 1030. Very simple what I need to see. Something like this. If we get that, I can look for a buy. There is SSL pool. There's always an SSL pool, brother. It's not like we didn't take our sell side. We did. More than enough sell side. I need to see that 5 minute though. This 1 minute protraction is not enough. Let's do something like this. I don't like that though. So we'll wait. Also, ideally, it doesn't trade into here. Because if it goes down, then up, then I can manage risk before it trades into here. That's like ideal scenario. If it goes down, then up, I'll buy. I don't expect much from YM. Dollar index shouldn't make a higher high though. Just gotta wait patiently. Yeah, you can short it if you want. I don't really. I could just stay sideways here. Maybe 1050 macro is the play. Excuse me. I'm very sick. Today to how about the charts for the day? It depends what you're trying to accomplish here. If you have an eval, you gotta get it passed. I don't like that we went up first. If dollar index makes higher high, I'm just flip flopping here so much. But if dollar index makes higher high, that's not bearish. Why are you even on the charts, brochacho? Brochacho. Only you. I'm gonna be honest. I think we just stay flat till 1050. Come up with one final plan if it comes, and then we take because I'm going back and forth too much. It's because dollar index keeps flipping. Let me zoom out here on dollar. The dollar index is bearish higher time frame, but if it's not gonna run below the sell side, the Nasdaq could move lower, more lower. Just have to wait and see. The dollar index isn't just really that directional. Maybe we should stay on a 5 minute chart on dollar. It's kind of my fault. If we stay on the 5 minute chart on dollar, we'll have a better picture of what's going on. The dollar index making a higher high and 5 minute OB, which means you could see something like this. Or it stays sideways. To be honest, it's not clear. So we just have to wait. Yeah, I think there's gonna be something that's worth taking. It'll be inside 1050 macro. You just wait for that macro. Favorite time to trade anyways. I love 1050 macro. Genuinely love 1050 macro. We're inside that civvy. And how we trade into here could be indicative. Do we speed up and get 50% or do we fall short? To me, this looks like a speed up to 50%, which means it could take the highs here. We're still bearish. I think it's pretty 50-50. Even if I wanted to take a long, like there's no intermarket analysis supporting the trade, it would be a rule break for me. I mean, yes, sure, but YM's bearish and dollar's bullish. So the only intermarket analysis supporting is ES. But that's not really, I don't know, that's not enough for me. However, if we break lower, then we have full analysis because YM's weak, obviously, and dollar's pulling higher now. So if we break lower, there's full intermarket analysis supporting the trade idea, right? So it would be risk optimal, key time. Depends how it forms. 8:30 power 3. You might not get that much range though. Yeah, you can trade any hour. Well, 8:30 is a 30-minute power 3. Remember that. It's not regular trading hours yet. I'm watching this. See if we get speed. I thought we stopped right there at 50% of the gap. Index potentially pulling higher off the inversion. I don't know though. We don't know what dollar's doing. It's not clear. but we'll see if dollar supports that. And if that happens, and Nasdaq gets a CISD here, all these signatures, we can try a short. See a fair value gap form here though. ES has one. Always wait for a full breaker, so there's no rush to take this trade. Even if we get a fill here, 2R. Dollar index respected the inversion. Yeah, I think this is setting the stage to move lower. See if we can find a good entry. 2-minute CISD looks pretty good. Maybe this fair value gap gets a retest. How much do I want to risk on this trade? We could always start with two. Yeah, let's just start with 2 contracts. Oh, we're gonna leave a breakaway there. I was gonna say I'll sell this fair value gap, but I'm gonna start with one, and I'll maybe add another. Starting with one contract. Maybe if we get a breaker, I'll add another. Just average the fills. If we see something that makes me want to add a contract. Full 73.25. Yeah. So how much risk is that? I think it's $45. Shorting inside this fair value gap. Maybe if we see speed to like 50% here. Yeah, I'm just like pyramiding in my risk. Understanding that I don't have to go in with full risk to start the trade. I'm gonna take another one there. I'm still not full risk. Now we're risking around $100. So I'll add one more contract if we get a protraction model now. If we get a protraction model, I add one more contract. Otherwise, we'll just stay with $100 risk. That's it. That's the game plan. So we'll wait for another protraction. Actually, I may add one more and then add a fourth. Because what's this risk? Let me make sure I'm calculating. It's just 26 points of risk. 26 times 2 is 52. Yeah, we're risking $104. That's nothing. That's not even half R. It's just under half R. So maybe if we get like a full breaker and retest, I don't know. We'll see. For now, let's just wait. Maybe 1050 macro we can add if it breaks lower. We still haven't even gotten the breaker yet, so there's no rush. Look at dollar index, man. Dollar index is a tough. I may terminate this early. I mean, dollar index 5 minute bullish fair value gap. I don't know if it's gonna hold or not. It's coming in really strong. Set an alert here on dollar. And if that alert hits, I may close. We took this trade under the premise that dollar is flipping intraday. If we lose that intermarket analysis supporting the trade idea, I'll just terminate early. Success. It's probably range day. Meaning we're not going to see sell side or buy side for quite a while. Yeah, I think this is a losing trade if I'm being honest. I'm gonna move my stop to 762, and if it wants to get me out, $50 loss. Take that loss. Kept it gracefully. This 1050 macro. Basically demanding it to go down this very second. If it doesn't, it takes me out of the trade. And we'll take the $50 loss with this fair value gap. If it inverses, then we may see profits, but it does not look good. Dollar index doing its own thing. This is take profit trader funded, yeah. The inversion here. Dollar index is just dumping. It's gonna take the lower low. I just closed it at $15. I don't know why it's so hard to press the button right now, if I'm being honest. I feel like it just I needed to like hit my stop loss. It's the only way I close the trade is if it hits my stop loss. We'll take it out there, 75825. Look at dollar index. I don't know if you guys on TikTok can see. Let me show you guys. Yeah, dollar index completely going down. It's gonna take that sell side, which means you know what? That actually could be a good thing, believe it or not. I'm gonna like choke my stop loss here. It actually could be a good thing because if NQ can hold this high and dollar takes sell side, that means dollar may be in a position where it's not bearish anymore. And if dollar's not bearish, NQ may be allowed to move lower. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Don't think about it like if dollar goes down, NQ goes up. Think about it more as like if dollar's bearish, and dollar is going to see a prolonged price run lower or higher, Nasdaq will like the real market moves, the ones that really matter, occur when dollar moves lower and NQ therefore higher. You know, if we're just gonna keep moving up and down the entire day, it's not on the grand scheme of things. Doesn't mean much. You know, because by the end of the day, nothing really happened. You know. All right, I'd say we're moving stop to 754. Seeing like $20, and we'll just see what this shit gives me. Eventually 400. May even add a contract here because now we got a really good entry. Remember, like the dollar index analysis, guys, it's only for price runs that are like quite significant. Now, honestly, I would view this as quite significant. This is taking on low of day, which is why I'm like so skeptical here. In fact, I may move my stop to 74675. There. Now we're break even. Although I may add a contract here with the breaker, fair value gap. Gotta mute you, Gaddy. When I'm taking the same trade as you, bro, you won always made me scared. Yeah, that's on you, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're not gonna get that fill from the breaker. I feel like I'm just getting lucky, but at this point, we're winning too much. I'm so skeptical that we're gonna have like, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? 2R minus 2R on the day. I haven't had a losing day in quite a long time. We shoot for the equal lows. It's so sad that we didn't get that extra fill because that would have made a big difference. But you know what? I should have just added on the inversion. This is my, I don't know. Depends how you want to see it. First trade. This is my third trade. Holy shit, this free fall is legit. Hey man, 1050 macro, 1030 power of 3. The same shit. The model repeats. Stoppable. 1030 open, puts the high. Traction model. The only thing is, I said I was going to add on the protraction model, and I didn't. I should have added right here at 1046. But it is what it is. Who cares? Real stop. Here a little bit of money. 80 bucks. You got break even right before the drop. It happens. You just have to ask yourself, was the break even a logical decision? or emotional. If it was logical and it didn't play out in your favor, well, that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna mark that. Look at first presentation here. I may add a short inside here. Is that? Is there a 5 minute breaker? No. The way I'm looking at it is this. First presentation. And just move my stop to break even. All right, I'm gonna add one there. Keep the stop at break even. Adding on this, call it a breaker, call it an old order block. I'm adding one there. Stop still break even where it's supposed to be at 727.5. Anticipating the breakaway there. Actually, I like it at 729, little top there. Remember when I said how we react here would be very telling? This was very telling in my opinion. Got the pyramid that we were looking for. We just see a little bit of luck on our side, a little bit of Christmas spirit. When we get to sell side, relative equal lows. Bit of Christmas spirit. This is take profit trader funded account. Just need some Christmas spirit. No, there's no Project X on Take Profit Trader. Even if there was, it wouldn't matter because it's gonna be gone soon. 1 minute chart. Hims, bro. No, I don't think Hims stock is a good buy, bro. I haven't even looked at that in so long. No, hell no. I already know their earnings are shit. Yeah, nah, nah. Definitely no. Like we'll need a little bit of Christmas spirit here to get us a TB. You can deliver to the lows before break even. If it respects the Sibi, I don't know. Does it matter? That's not something I have to know. Dude, I'm not worried about the outcome, right? Doesn't mean anything to me. This is a funded account. This is funded. Yeah. I don't have any more evals. We're all ready for 2026. If we get protraction, I can add one more contract. It'd have to come below here. I'll move my stop here. So that would be nice. Call it this inversion. So if we get inversion or OB, I can move my stop loss here. Saves me around $60. This is just one account. I'm really de-risked until next week. 5 minute chart. Your 5 minute Sibi. It all really comes down to this Sibi right here, and then this being a breakaway. Next week's the first week of January, NFP week, one of my favorite weeks to trade. So I'll be on the live account next week. I'll be on all my funded next week. This is still funded. I'm not copy trading my funded. This is just one account that I'm working on slowly. I don't want to see it go much more than the top of this red box. So it's already looking pretty bad, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm still going live. I'll be live every day. I like how many trades you took and showed. You like how many trades I took? That's a weird thing to like. I mean, sometimes we take one, sometimes we take zero, sometimes we take. These are just pyramid entries. It looks like we took a lot, but I mean, we shorted here, we re-entered short here. It's the same idea, right? Running the sell side. So a lot of people view this as like multiple trades. I don't. So anticipating the protraction model here, stop to protraction high, plus one tick. And I think I'll just add the contract here because it's a break even anyways. So I don't have to wait for protraction to add the contract because I'm already predicting the protraction. In, that's it. This is the full position. Um, it's a full TP SL or TP or SL play. So that's it. But you guys see how like let me say something, guys. Listen closely. See how now this trade may not play out, right? But if it does, see how we only risked $100 to start the trade? But if I hit TP here, I don't know how much money that is, but it's a lot of R. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even with risking just one or two contracts to start the trade, I never risked more than $100 on this trade ever. Like, I was only risking $100 on this trade. You get me? I'm not saying this is gonna play out, but I'm saying like you can risk so little to start the trade. It's a 1 to 3. It's not a 1 to 3 though. It was originally a 1 to 3, but because I pyramided and moved my stop loss, we risked originally $100 on the trade, and now if it hits TP, we're gonna make 550. But we never increased our risk. I never risked more than $100 on this trade. Why did I add a contract here? Just because I'm break even, and if this high is gonna get taken anyways, then it doesn't matter, right? I have siblings, yeah. I'm just showing you guys, you don't have to risk a lot to make money. You just have to manage your risk. How do you mark those levels out? What levels? That's the lesson I'm trying to tell you guys. That's the takeaway. You don't have to. You're in drawdown. You lost a couple trades. You don't increase your risk to make it back. You decrease your risk. You risk less. You build back your equity like this. Like imagine I was down $1,000 on this account, right? I'm like, oh man, I'm down $1,000. I only have 1,000 more. Okay, I risk $100, and I take trades like this, where if I win, I can make 500. That's half my drawdown back in one trade. You understand? You understand me? Am I crazy to add one more here? Do we just go for the home run? Adding another. If it's gonna give me another protraction, I'll take it. There you go. Add the math again now. How much is it now? Something good. I don't know. I have three siblings. Is Alligator your brother? Yeah. Lost one trade. I'm waiting for my ex to show himself. Nice. Why not wait for candle closing below? I don't have to wait for the closure because my stop is still break even anyways. Get me? So I'm anticipating protraction to form. My risk allows it. If I take candle closure, my fill is worse, right? It'll be my fill was up here, it would be down here. So you can, but it doesn't matter because I'm this whole trade I'm break even anyways. You get what I'm saying? No, 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 no one trades. I give them some stock advice here and there. No crypto payouts, but you can do Rise, which I think Rise does crypto, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna set this at 650, but we may have to terminate manually. If we could just see some speed and follow through, just so this trade, like I can show you guys how like we absolutely cooked. Can you explain the entry? Which entry, brother? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries on this trade. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. And if we do all this and it fails, am I gonna be upset? No, because I know I can do this shit again. You know, I know I can always show up, risk like 100, 150, 200, and I can do this shit again. That's why I really don't care about the outcome. The only thing that matters is how much am I losing. If I do this and I lost 100 bucks, okay. I do it, I lose 100 bucks, okay. Lose 100 bucks, okay. None of that shit matters. It does not matter. What would be the easiest way to approach trading on funded Apex? This account also has live trailing drawdown. Um, Probably not what I'm doing. Probably look to take 1 to 2 hour trades. Like technically, I'm giving back a lot of profits here if I break even, but I don't really care. What are the levels you have marked out? This is a 5 minute bearish fair value gap. Once we got the CISD, the displacement, I entered short here. That was the first entry. We got the inversion. I moved my stop loss. This is a bearish fair value gap. We retraced into it, displaced away. I added. So I added here inside first presentation. My stop was break even. I added here on this displacement lower, stop here, and I added here. We got two protraction models. I got a little bit lucky that it gave me my model again. Usually you don't really see this before the inversion, right? Hopefully we could just get the final, like, make this easy for me and just go straight down after this little retracement. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it edges again. Yeah, you can always go back and look at the stream. You'll see all the entries explained. So this is the stuff you really want to be doing when you're when it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with red folder news. You're expecting large expansion. This is no news Monday on the last week of the year. You get me? Oh, the sloppiness is anticipated. Aligati isn't your brother. 5 minute FEG? No, it doesn't matter. That was just the cleanest one. Like you go back, look at the fair value gaps here. I'll show you. the clean. There's no 15 minute. There's no 10 minute. The 5 minute, nice, very obvious clean one, right? There's a 4 minute here, same. 3 minute, you could have used that. 2 minute, there's no 2 minute, and there's no 1 minute. So the 5 minute was just the cleanest looking one. I used the most obvious, easy one. You know what's crazy? I could move my stop here and add a contract. I feel like that's a little bit crazy though. I think let's just secure some profits. Like that would be so excessive, but technically I can do it. I won't do it, but you guys get the idea. I could add one here. It's another protraction model. The reason I'm not gonna do it is because I actually want to secure some sort of profits. So 30. We'll get 150 bucks on this trade. So if it stops me, I just want to actually secure some money. Aliad is goaded. Yeah, he is pretty good. Do it, just do it. Nah, maybe if this account wasn't live trailing drawdown, which you have to keep in mind, like if we're up here and it comes out and it breaks me even, I'm actually technically down 400 bucks. I haven't built a buffer on this account yet. I need to make this account needs to be 2,000 before I can start doing stuff like that. At some point, I have to secure some money. Dollar index ended up going higher. Freaking dollar, man. Dollar made today so much more complicated than it needed to be. Are we waiting to buy? I'm in a short right now. If it pulls up again, I'm done. Yeah, it is a little bit frustrating, right? But that's what you get when you trade December last week. Like this is the stuff where people are like, "Oh, but I made money." Yeah, but look at the price action. Like how frustrating is this shit, man? We were in this beautiful short, fell this short. Like, where's the speed? Where's the volume? Right? Probably gonna get break even after all this. It's frustrating. Presentation. Let it be a wall. Even? Yeah, this is securing 150 bucks. You received an eval, no more. Yeah, you made too much money, bro. Pick another firm, I guess. Congrats, though. Great achievement. No, this is a take profit trader funded account. I'm not trading my live account until next week. Same with Alpha Future, same with Top Step. This is the only account and firm I'll be trading until next week. It's a funded account though. It's not like I'm not taking it serious. I want to get this account moved to live. That's my goal with Take Profit Trader. We're really slowing down here. I don't like these last two candles. Dollar index pulling down. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a break even. I'm tempted to just take the 250, but there's just so much risk to reward here that I don't want to close the trade like to 1R, you know? I think that's the end of the road for us boys. Yeah. Well, it's great while it lasted. Ending the day plus 150. We were positioned for a really great opportunity, but I mean, you can look at the price action. How the fuck am I gonna journal this? Yeah, I mean, we could just journal it like this. Now this is where I'm not gonna care what happens next, because if I see it start to dump, and again I could go right back into this because the narrative is not killed, but at some point in time you just want to save your mental. I'll make a little bit of a recap. Let me do a little bit of recap for TikTok. So show it like this to show that it was a really good risk to reward trade. Okay. So these were the trades I was looking for on live stream. The executions are all over the place. We shorted here. I wanted the sell side, but we got stopped out in break even. We shorted here, 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 and here, and we got stopped out for like plus a couple $100. We never got that sell side objective, so pretty sloppy day overall. Great risk management, great patience, great trade management, great pyramiding. I love all my entries here, all with logic. Unfortunately, we didn't get that final leg lower, and that's what I was looking for. But overall, I can't complain. If we continue doing this, we'll be very well off. You know, we were positioned for around 6 or 7R at one point, and it was great. I'll see you guys live next time. Peace. Well, that's business for today. Um, realistically, we could have even held for something like this, but that's like a whole other day. So I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. Uh, Still, this could go lower, but whether you'll be able to capture the move, it's a different story. So I have to be careful because I know we lost a little bit of trailing drawdown. Maybe I have like 1,500 on the account, so we'll just keep that in mind. But see how much you can do with risking like $100. Like you can literally, guys, you can literally trade and never blow your funded account if you just risk like $150. And everyone's like, "Oh, you risk so little. You risk so little." No, it's not little. It really isn't. Like, imagine every time you lost a trade, you only lost $100 or like 150. You know, that's amazing. Looks like this may plan out now. I'll stay here and watch for a bit. How long did it take you to get a payout like that, brother? It doesn't take long at all. Especially when you learn how to manage your trades. It doesn't take long at all. Like if that trade played out, it would have made like 650 bucks, risking 100. Like I'm never gonna blow the account. Now, okay, if you want to be aggressive, that's fine. Is it Alpha Zero? I've traded with Alpha Zero. I've gotten payouts with Alpha Zero, but that's not the Alpha account that I use. I use standard account personally. Took another trade right now. Myth. What do we talk about, Myth? When you want to ask me about your executions, send me the time that you entered. That's all I need. Which time did you enter? You can't tell me 257. Like, bro, do you know how many 25756s were hit today? There were so many, bro. How do I know which one? The good TP, the sell side here. But if this hits, you got break even because of adding. Yeah, but this is a sloppy. Like, am I gonna be mad that I would have broken. Listen, even if when I trade, it's pretty rare. I just put my stop at break even and let it go. I would have been stopped here either way on this candle here or this candle here. So I would have made more money, but it's sloppy. Like I'm not gonna feel bad that I missed if it just goes phew. I'm not gonna feel bad that I missed it. Look how sloppy this is, man. You know, still bearish. Yeah, yeah, I said still bearish. Like I said, I still think it's gonna get here. Whether you'll be able to catch the move is a different story. Yeah, it could very easily just go right back up. Like, so I'm not gonna feel. I don't feel like I missed anything. I don't think I made any main wrong decisions. 15-second pullback to 15-second FEG after market structure shift and liquidity sweep. Brother, the time of the candle. That's all I need. The time. The time of the candle. That's it. I don't need the story. I don't need the narrative. No, not 15, not interval. The time of the entry, brother. Brother, do you understand what you're telling me right now? I say 765. Hold on. Let me put into retrospect what you're telling me right now. You entered here. So you either entered here or somewhere here. What do I think about your entry? I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about this one. 947. See how easy that was, right? See how easy? Now I know you entered right here. Yes, you entered on this pullback to 15-second. Yeah, that's a good entry. That's solid. Yeah, great. Hopefully you caught profits. I don't know if you held to the sell side. If you got an entry, brother, if you got a trade like this, if you took a trade like this, I'm really hoping you took something off because my entry was like not like that at all. So I held for the extra points. Also, I was down on the day, so I was trying to recoup. Hopefully you caught something. What daily PD arrays were you using? I don't think there was anything in play today. Besides, yeah, no. I mean, besides the drawn liquidity being the daily low, and I was using opening range gap, that was it for today. So, just the opening range gap, and that's what was close proximity to me, right? Opening range gap, and then the drawn liquidity being that daily low. Yeah, we're back home. No, I won't take any more. Like, I'm exhausted at this point. It's so sloppy. How did you guys do today? Did you guys catch, you know? And guys, we started the day with a loss, by the way, right? Keep that in mind. When did you come back? I came back like a week ago, but I've been sick. Need a little bit more to pass eval. Just holding. Valid. No, you're valid. You're staying off till January. Yeah, I'm only trading one account. I'm not trading Alpha or my live or Top Step until next week. Next week, guys. Oh, next week I'm excited. Next week I'm excited. A lot of break evens. Win streak over? No, the win streak's continued. Man. We're up today. I mean, we're not up much, but we're up. 0.6R. That's a winning day. I'd be risking like every trade this week. I'm gonna risk 0.5R. So technically, we get a free trade tomorrow. Long at 941. Yeah, that's a pretty bad trade. I'm not gonna lie. Did you get over it? The issue is your mindset is cooked. You're worried about outcome. I'm worried about making good trading decisions. You know, I've already accepted that I have no idea what's gonna happen after I push the buttons. Like literally anything could happen. I have no control of it at all. So why am I gonna be upset if You know, I break even or lose, or it hits me out and then goes to TP, or if it edges my TP and then reverses. Like, I don't control that. There's nothing I can do about that at all. So my focus is not there at all. No, it's not gambling. It's just logic. Because remember, the outcome of the trade I take is random. I don't know. But the repeated logic over many trades is not random. It's consistent. You guys have been in short since 9:38. That's crazy. You eating? I don't even know, bro. Some toppy, some chili shit. Trading your only job? Yeah. Make a little bit of money from YouTube. Make a little bit of money from affiliates. How did you detox yourself and actually stick to the idea? Because I know all the psych stuff, but I just can't stick to it. Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't know it. You think you know it, but you don't actually believe in it. That's the thing. Like everyone says, "Oh, like, oh, I have to take discipline." Oh, yeah, but you don't really believe. That's the issue. If you truly believe, like from the bottom of your heart, like you are certain, without a shred of doubt, nobody and nothing can convince you otherwise. That if you just apply the logic that you have, you will make money. It's like if I told you 1 plus 1 is 2, and as long as you keep writing that down, you'll make money. Like, that's how confident I am. Like, I know for a fact, certain, even if the whole world tells me otherwise, that if I continue to apply my logic and my system this exact way, I will make more money than I lose. You get me? You think you believe that, but you don't actually believe it because your actions say otherwise. Think about it. Why do you FOMO after you lose? It's because you think you need to make the money back. You get me? I know that I will make the money back as long as I apply the logic. I know if I don't take another trade and I come back, it will mean more success for me in the long run. Like, I truly believe that, you know? So, a lot of people, they're like, oh, I need to make more money now. Yeah, but the thing is, that's not the case. Like, I've accepted. I know for a fact that I'm not likely to make more money back now, you know? So, my advice. This is micros. I only trade micros. Unless I have like a, bro, I don't think I would ever trade minis unless I had like for like 250K plus live. Then it would make sense. You could trade a couple minis. If you can't be emotionless after reading my data, yeah. No, I don't think that's necessarily true. You don't have to be emotionless. You just have to act with logic. You can be like I'm frustrated. You guys think I'm not frustrated right now? Yeah, that shit was frustrating, bro. Like we did perfect executions, like pretty much perfect, and I was not rewarded anything. You know, kind of sucks. But I know that the best thing for me is to just come back tomorrow. Do 50K live for a minute. Yeah, like I'd rather the idea is Jape. I'd rather trade 10 micros than one mini, right? So you take any dubs? Yeah, I mean we're up a little bit on the short. You can't expect to be not emotionless. That's like impossible. If that's your goal, you're never gonna accomplish that. You just have to understand what the emotion is, you know? Like you need to be aware. That's the important part. Like I'm aware I'm frustrated right now. Am I gonna take another trade and try again? No. Why? Because if I'm frustrated, and even if I take a trade that follows my model right now, for example, this is a protraction short right now, right? I'm this aware of myself because I've done this so many times. This is protraction short. I could enter the trade right now. It does not invalidate anything, right? 2R, I could short. It may hit TP, it may not. I don't know. But the thing is, I know I'm already frustrated because I already shorted twice, 3 times. and I kept getting break even slash like little profits. So I'm frustrated, which means if I take a short now and I lose, imagine how much more frustrated I will be. That may impact me tomorrow. That may impact me later today. Now, obviously, I have more control over this, but if I were to take a short, like everyone takes a trade assuming that the outcome is win. Oh, I followed my model, everything, I'm gonna win. What if you lose? How are you gonna feel? How is your capital gonna look? How's your mental gonna look? How's your next trade after that gonna look? How's tomorrow gonna look? You know? It may all be good on paper, but what if you actually lose? What if I entered this short and it's immediately stopped out? I would be frustrated, even more frustrated than I already am. No, I have control, so yeah, I'd be frustrated, but I'm not gonna blow my account right after. But if you don't have that level, then you gotta follow some rules. Why take so many trades? Why does it matter? As long as the logic's there every time and your mental capital is strong enough, trade as much as you want. That's the thing exactly. I follow the plan, it works. When I lose, I can't digest it. Yeah, I still think you're attached to outcome. That's usually what it is. People are attached to outcome. But the real success is just following the plan. At what point did you decide you were ready for a funded account? Oh, brother. When I passed on paper. So what I would do, this was 2 years ago, but I would get a paper account on TradingView, just like this is exactly what I would do. Look, go here, paper. I would go reset, $50,000. Then I would do the challenge. I was pretending I had a top step 50K at the time. And then I would do the challenge. And if I passed, then I was ready. I am religious, but I don't practice as much as I want to. No, that's progress. Yeah, if you can pass on paper, then you can pass on, right? Um, you Muslim, yeah. Is this gonna fall? I don't know. Yeah, myth. I think you just need to accept the outcome, and also you see, like you know, you can end the day green. Why is that the goal, though? You know, like that shouldn't even be the goal. That shouldn't even be the words that's coming out of your mouth. You know, like because you know you can end the day green. Why are you chasing ending the day green? Who cares if you end green? I can end green right now on some dumb shit. I can just green. Like green means literally nothing. Red means literally nothing. Same thing. What matters is the logic. Another thing that helps me, you know, I know what helps me, guys. Another thing that helps me is when you journal every day. Like I'm OCD. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I need my shit organized. Like if my shit is not organized, like it needs to be perfect. Like every day needs to be journaled. My desk needs to be clean. Everything needs to be perfectly in place. And I hate going into my journal and being like, I took 12 trades. It's not clear. Like, I don't even know how to journal this shit. There's no logic. It ruins my journal's consistency. You get me? And I found accountability in that. That helped me stay accountable. I need my journal to be clean every day. And I know if I gamble or I take dumb trades or I break rules and I take a bunch of trades, my journal is not going to be clear. So you can find maybe that'll work for you guys. I don't know. You think that's low resistance liquidity forming? But I don't know who started. No, low resistance liquidity run or low resistance liquidity condition. You can't like you don't form low resistance liquidity. That's not a thing. Like it's the condition you're in. What are your rules for the day? The only like true hard rules I have are on my live account, which is 1% risk max per day per trade. Max loss per day is 3%, and max loss per week is 6%. When I'm in drawdown, I half my risk, and I make sure I follow my trade checklist every single day. So the trade checklist is a big rule, and then my risk rules slash money management rules. Any advice on how to pass a 300k eval with Apex? Yeah, don't trade it. Um, the parameters suck. Use news. Just full point news. Your better chance. Literally, like I think you'll pass more doing news than just actually trying to trade it, unless you want to spend like a month or 2 months. But like, think about this: if you spend a month to pass a 300k eval on Apex, that's literally a big ass payout that you could have gotten. So if you do trade well for 1 month and you pass, that could have been a payout. So full port that shit on news. It's super cheap. You can afford to lose a couple, and then you can trade it properly on funded. What do you risk money with 6k drawdown? I risk, listen, unfunded guys, I like to risk 0.25%. That's on alpha futures, and that's the one I take most serious. Um, yeah, NFP works. Uh, yeah, I took shorts. What do you risk? 6k drawdown. So if it was 6k drawdown, I'd risk, yeah, probably like, let me do the math. 1% would be 1% of 150,000 is 1.5. Yeah, I would risk like 350 on a 150k account. 350. Anywhere from 300 to like 400, that's good. Like I would never blow the account, you know? Oh, I would never have to fear. You may actually blow the account, but you don't have to worry about blowing the account because 20 trades, yeah, 20 trades, guys. Like, if you have 20 trades, you have to lose in a row. Come on, man. With good risk management, like you shouldn't be blowing that account. So is that's per trade. Now it depends how often you trade per day. Because I like to see how many, like I like to go in multiple times sometimes. Not every time. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's zero. If you want to take only one trade per day, then you have to increase your risk. Risk more. Risk six, like on a 6k drawdown, probably even risk like 500, 600. You know? 350 for funded. That was a 150k account. Um payout should be any amount. Yeah, like I said, don't worry about the amount, don't worry about the outcome. Just follow the process, man. For eval, I risk 1%. Eval, I risk 1%. Anywhere from 1 to 2%. I was talking about funded. For funded, 150k, I'd risk 350. That's what I would risk. Yeah, I would expect the sell side to deliver now. 30 next hour. Maybe this bearish fair value gap boosts up the high. So same exact example here. This is my model here. This is a protraction model short. I could enter short right here. But if I lose, now I could risk profits actually, but I didn't really plan this trade. I don't like taking trades I didn't plan. So is this paper? We'll take it on paper. Oh shit, click the buy. The reason I like this one is because it's 11:30 power of 3. Yeah, exactly. 10:30 was inside, so it's 11:30 now. How would your plan be if you were in $150 drawdown and wanted to pass the account 25k? I would just keep risking 150. Like it depends what's your risk tolerance. Like what account is it? Like I'm full porting. If it's passing one day, I'm full porting. You know? I can afford to lose a couple evals before I pass. As long as I'm passing at least like every 1 and 2 accounts on average. Good tech bot. Forward testing this. This is a paper trade. What's the best news to full port? Yeah, CPI is best. NFP is not bad. I would still do it if you have an account. I can risk max 100 days. Blue Guardian, I can't pass it in 1 day. 40% rule. You have one trade per day myth. I would just risk 150 then and just do what I did. Can I trade fund the next challenge on trading you? Yes. How many points above and below CPI? Um, what did I do? I forget. I like to be really safe. I don't do it often. I like to be safe. I think I did like 40 points. Like I like to be really safe. Anywhere from like 40 to 50 in my opinion. You know? Like that was really safe. You should be good if you did like 30, but you know, I like 40. Like I think 40 is my number. For NFP I would do 40, 50. How can you link funded accounts to TradingView? Yeah, you can do it. It's not hard. If this breaks lower, move stop here. No, move the stop here anyways, but if it breaks lower, you can add contracts. Five there. So see now, still risking 450, but look at the target. It's way more, right? So again, this is paper, but you get the idea. My rule is risking 1 hour a day. When I get to 25K, I will double my daily max. I don't really understand, but yeah, just pick a number. 150 is good. Solid number. You can risk 150. If S&P hits first, your option is to. It depends on where you're at on the day. So the way I do it is if I'm break even on the day already, like first trade, what I'll do, if it's worth the money, I'll just break even and hope, right? Like hopes and dreams, because I'm break even anyways, so it doesn't hurt me. Um, if I'm down on the day, I want to secure my break even on the day, right? What's your advice on college plus trading if school is holding me back? Explain why it's holding you back. Like time. There's the sell side. So we definitely would have been stopped out probably here at some point. Yeah. So like what I would do here is just break even and pray. Because ES hits TP, so just hope that it goes down. Oh, maximum loss for the day. Yeah, you should set a maximum loss limit for the day. 250. Sounds good, yeah. That's what I do. That's pretty much what I do. I risk like 150 and like 300 is my max, pretty much. Execution, man. Could be freaking click buy by accident. 2 points away, Noah. Oh, I hope it is. It should give it to you, bro. ES hasn't really spiked through yet, so I'd expect ES to at least give a little whip. Yeah, there maybe. Did you get that? I don't know. Did that did that get you? Hopefully that got you. That didn't get you? Oh shit. It probably got you close. Hopefully breakaway here. How do you trade 15 cons with paper? This is trading view paper. It touched my TP but didn't fill. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. It might be routes for you, bro. To be honest, there is more room lower. Like Yeah, I don't know if there is. Apex activation? I forget. I don't know. It's cheaper though. Cheaper than normal. Do you anticipate? I'd expect it during lunch, like within the next 2 hours. Like if I were to anticipate something, either it's sideways the entire day or it slow trends down. That's just from my experience. It's not something I'm looking to capture though. Yeah, Blue Guardians will pay you out. Above yours when longs? I don't know. Maybe he turtle soup SMT or something, or he found ICT. I don't know. You have to have pro. No, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is when you go to paper trading, set the account balance to like 50. Because I can do a shit ton of contracts. Like I could probably do like 500 or something. Okay, that's too much. I could for sure do like 50. See, the max probably 100. Damn, bro. I reached the max. Oh wait, the max. Now I'm just curious. I guess that's the max. 497. So probably 500 before you lose any money on fees. Where's my stop? It was, oh yeah, break even, right? Yeah, it's a break even trade. How should I full port PPI on Friday? It's NFP. Wait, is there PPI and NFP at 8:30? That shit's gonna be wonky then. Hold up. Let me verify. No, it's just NFP. NFP, I would do like 30, 40 points. My D risk after a loss. That's my lowest size, yeah. Talk about CRT 1 a.m. But I don't trade that. I don't care about that. Um, but honestly, listen, I'll be honest, yo. CRT is not a bad model, but don't just trade the model. Like you need to understand. I don't want to be like a cherry picker here, but like you have to understand the power of three that's likely to unfold. And if you want to use CRT as a model, like I think it's a good framework because it tells you when to enter. Like it's a good framework, you know. But don't just trade the pattern. Understand when the power of three is likely to expand. Yeah, I'll show you RTH and then we'll call it a day. What's RTH charts for today? This was the main move. Org. And yeah, pretty good stream, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully tomorrow, no cough. I'll see you guys live again tomorrow. Um, stay safe. Don't blow your accounts. I will see you guys tomorrow. I did tell my close friend that I traded. Yeah, boys.